Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. I want to talk about, as far as the black community go, us in particularly, like basically looking for heroes, looking for role models, and celebrities fronting this shit. I just got through watching a great video by Dr. Boyce Watkins. The man was just kicking so much knowledge, and I'm trying to tell y'all should listen to that dude's page. That dude's channel, because I follow his channel. This man, I've learned so much from following Dr. Boyce Watkins. This man is, when I say this man is a blessing to the black community, because they need more Dr. Boyce Watkins. This dude strictly tries to help black people better their money. He shows black people how to finance their money. And I follow Dr. Boyce Watkins because he didn't help me, get my money where it need to go. And my money is getting better. But he did a great video where he was talking about, the shit with Bow Wow. And that's unfortunate that, Bow Wow got exposed the way he did by a so-called fan. And the funny part about it was the fan exposed him accidentally. This dude had just put out something on Instagram saying, yeah, he at the airport, he finna go to New York, he flying on a private jet. And then basically one of his fans seen him, and she took a picture of him and said, yeah, Bow Wow flying coach. And basically Bow Wow became the laughing stock, pretty much of the week. He made an ass out of himself because he was fronting, which a lot of rappers do. And, I have to admit, I got caught up in that shit too a long time ago, looking up to these rappers as heroes and role models and shit, which they wasn't. Because a lot of these rappers do be fronting. I would say out of every 20 rappers, I'll say 15 of them really don't have the money that they be pretending to have. It's only a few rappers that have, the money that they claim to have, and most of them don't always brag about it. You know what I'm saying? And I really, don't try to keep track of a dude's money, but I'm going to tell you something. And this is for my subs that's in that 18 to 30 range. Don't get caught up listening to these rappers when they be bragging about they flying in Lear jets and all that shit. Most of these fucking rappers fly coach. Be on regular airplanes. You seen that boosie ass nigga, Young Thug, at the airport bitching about missing a plane. He wasn't on no private jet. And he did all that sucker shit he did to those, black women, where he's acting like a straight hoe. But, this is the shit that, guys like Dr. Boyce Watkins be talking about. And I'm going to do another video on, not in particularly Dr. Boyce Watkins, but something he said that, really resonated with me. But what I'm saying to you guys that's following my channel, to that 18 to 30 range, don't look up to no damn rapper. Most of these damn rappers is a bunch of clowns, a bunch of coons, just a bunch of lying ass front motherfuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's been proven. These dudes be saying, yeah, I'm getting 100,000 a show and shit and all that shit, and then, then you find out these dudes are still paying, living in apartments and shit. Renting houses and shit that they can't really afford to stay in and shit. Now, like I said, some of them is seeing a certain amount of cash, but at the end of the day, they don't have what they make themselves out to have. Because I'm going to tell you something, in the entertainment business, when I say the tax bracket is high than a motherfucker, depending on what state you live in. If you living in California and you an entertainer, whatever you make, 40% of it is going to Uncle Sam. I know. I'm in California. They overcharge you for everything out here. They put you through the ringer to get shit out here. You damn near cannot, it's damn near impossible for you to get rich living in California. You know what I'm saying? You damn near have to cut corners to try to make money like owning anything in California. It's hard to own a business in California. It's hard to own a house. It's hard to own a car. It's hard to maintain shit in California. Because at the end of the day, they really don't want black people in California. That's just fact. I'm just keeping it 100. If it was up to a lot of these fucking politicians out here, all the blacks would be in Nevada, you know, or in the Midwest or in the South. They really do not, I'm talking about they put you through the ringer out here in California. But anyway, I'm sorry, I digress. I'm just getting off the subject, but I want to kick some game because like I said, man, as black people, we really got to stop looking for heroes, especially these guys like Bow Wow, a lot of these rappers and shit. Now, if you like their music, go ahead. That's fine. But me, myself, you know, when I was young, I had to grow out of that shit because I used to look up to these rappers and shit. But then, when I started finding out that some of these rappers ain't what they make themselves out to be on their songs or in person, then, and I learned the hard way too. Because I started meeting these rappers. And I started finding out they ain't who they say they is on their records and shit. So, you know, I'm just saying, man. Shit like what happened to Bow Wow, that's going to happen again. But the thing is, with Bow Wow, he shouldn't have been fronting like that. And I think a lot of times that's been black people's biggest problem. One of the biggest things that have hurt black people. And as I said before, I got caught up in that shit, is fronting. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, either excessively flossing, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, just doing a little too much. If you a fucking millionaire, you really don't have to show people you a millionaire. And I think that's where black people go wrong versus, you know, mixed company. You can always tell when a dude just ran into some money, a black person. Because usually ain't no nigga gonna let you see, alright man, I just paid $200,000 for this car and I just paid $1 million for this house. You can tell this is a person that ain't never had nothing. Now, prime example is Floyd Mayweather. And I'm not hating on Floyd Mayweather. I'm very happy that he's got what he got. He earned it. He worked for it. He deserved it. You know what I'm saying? He put his life on the line 49 times professionally as a boxer. So he earned every penny. So if Floyd want to brag about the shit he got, hey, that's fine with me. Because everybody can't get their ass in the ring, especially and fight 49 times without a loss on record. So, you know, but you can tell Floyd ain't never had nothing. And that's fact. He grew up poor, and he made something out of himself. So you can just tell this is a dude who wasn't born for money. Now, people like, you know, the Hiltons, like Paris and her sister and shit, you know, they grew up with money. And, you know, really the Kardashians. Do you ever see the Kardashian sisters bragging about, you know, they paid $100? I mean, you see they got money. Everybody know they got money, but you don't see them always constantly talking about, you know, buying shit and what they paid for the shit. Because like I said, I got caught up in that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's, like I said, that's just been one of the biggest problems in our community. So, you know, I just wanted to, you know, give my thoughts on Bow Wow and shit. That's what you call taking a huge L. I'm talking about he took a huge L, and the funny part about it is, like I said, he accidentally got exposed. And, you know, everybody been making fun of that dude and behind the shit. So, you know, I just wanted to give my opinions. I'm out.